The Wolves of Naptown podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The opinions expressed here are not intended as factual information, and it's essential to do your own research. We respect cultural differences, personal choices, and beliefs, and although we do not intentionally try to offend, we understand that it's very possible we may do so. Remember, we are not revealing anything about ourselves. Our goal is to entertain. Please listen with caution and enjoy the show.
You are now listening to the Wolves of Naptown podcast with your hosts, Madam Boss Lady and Starship West.
All right. You know what it is. When you see our faces, you know it's another new episode of the Wolves of Naptown podcast. Let's go ahead. Let's clap it up for us. All right. You know what, man? Let's go ahead, man, and let's go ahead and get the intros out of the way. Ladies first, as always, I want to go ahead and kick it over to the boss lady.
What's up, everybody?
All right, Madam Boss Lady in the house. And you know, it is I, King Petty himself.
The king.
The one. Starship West. Clap it up for me.
Give it up for Starship
There we go.
West.
Right. Wolves of Naptown podcast. You know what it is. All right. And you know, you see another guest here with us, right? All right. So let's go ahead and let's get right to it. We have an Indianapolis native. We got the new project out, Major Endorsements, and it's fire as fuck. That's with Chucky Work Clothes. We have Indianapolis recording artist Mouse P in the building. Mouse P in the motherfucking house.
Yeah, shout out to Arsenio Hall.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
All right. And for those of you, if this is your first time listening to us, man, where the fuck have you been?
Welcome.
We've been doing this show for 2 years now. For 2 years now. You just
Save
now.
it for the petty, sir.
All right.
Save it for the petty.
All right. But for real, just to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, what we do here at the Wolves of Naptown, we can talk about anything and everything that could be happening locally, that could be happening statewide, countrywide, worldwide, in space, galaxy-wide, alternate realities, just whatever.
Double
fantasy
wide.
reality, yeah, double wide, just whatever. Whatever, underwater shit, you know, some Avatar shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if that was even underwater. Hey, don't call me out on that shit. But what we will do is we will talk about any scenario that may come up, and we're going to put ourselves in those shoes and talk about what would we do if we were faced with that situation, how we handle that particular scenario. And a lot of times you're going to get, you know what I'm saying, great advice. At least I hope it was great advice. Or you just could be, you know, sitting here while one of us just go ballistic and crazily petty. I mean, just crashing the fuck out, like for real. Who knows? Whichever one, hey, you know, you're gonna have fun. Let's go ahead, let's get to it. We're gonna fade this out and get right to the show.
You produced that?
All right. I will say this. I will say this. This is, I would say, AI assisted.
Okay.
AI assisted.
All right.
We can talk more about that off camera.
My guy. That's how you do it.
You know, off camera, man. You know what I'm saying? But,
yeah.
you know, for those of you know, yes, I did used to produce music long time ago,
talk
man.
Your shit,
maybe before some of y'all were born. It's all good, you know what I'm saying? I'm in here. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised who I know. Anyway, It's not about me, at least not right now. We wait to the petty segment. We want to go. I want to ask, before we get into this, man, before we go ahead and chop it up with Mouse P, I want to make sure to ask everybody, man, look, how are y'all doing today, man? Is everything good day
I'm
today?
doing
Anything?
wonderful. I don't have no problems.
No problems?
I think I'm doing pretty good.
All right. Mouse P, what about you, brother?
Man, I'm really waking up on a nice high because yesterday was the release party for the Major Endorsements. So we had a nice concert, man. At least about like maybe 250 came out. Everybody said that the everybody said they love the project. They saying that they trying to call it a classic. I really don't want to hear that word right now.
Okay,
but,
classic. Hey, if they saying it, we rock with it.
Yeah, but they saying this is probably like one of the best projects independently coming out from Indianapolis. You know what I'm saying? That can also hold their own with everybody else in every other region. So we're very proud of that, man.
That's what's up, man. Good stuff, man. We're just gonna go ahead and just clap it up for that. Now wait a minute. Because we do not give a fuck. We'll talk about anything. Did somebody just knock on the door?
I think somebody.
You somebody just knock on the door? Now I know we ain't got nobody that's supposed to be here for another couple hours. So do we need to check on that, boss lady?
Oh, this is real?
Sometimes this shit happens.
Nah, because this is my first time here. I don't know. Like, is like the cookie man about to come out?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Just just.
Right, Joe. That's all good. Sometimes this happens at the Wolves of Naptown.
Okay.
We've had plenty of episodes when it's happened. Because what you gotta see is that this is also a business, and sometimes people just come in and just don't even know. Whatever it is, okay. You don't see anybody? All right. But were we tripping? We did hear a knock, right? We did hear a knock.
I thought that's part of the show.
Yeah, that's Wolves of Naptown.
I thought somebody's gonna come out.
Yeah, we've had people show up in the middle of the show before.
You was cool
I'll be for real.
Cool.
Everybody, this is part that happens on the Wolves of Naptown. I need to make sure I got Mouthpiece shot back in here real quick.
He was talking like a straight pimp on that time. Hey, somebody knocking on my door, man. Hey.
He like he's about to get up and smash somebody out of here.
Go check on that door for me one time.
Right.
Boss lady, I said, yo. Is this a part of the show?
Right.
Part of the show. All right. Hey, you know what I'm saying? This is what happens on the Wolves of Naptown. We are live, and I think that, you know what I'm saying, audiences, when they tell us about this, they kind of appreciate that because, it's just kind of like,
it's just real.
It's a streamer, you know what I'm saying, type of society now where, people just turn the camera on and anything happens, man, they just do that and they just react to it. Like for real. Yeah, so it's a streamer kind of community, right, man? So Mouse P, let's go ahead and get into it, man. So for the people that have not heard you, that are listeners of the Wolves of Naptown podcast, go ahead and tell our listeners a little bit about yourself, like how long you've been doing music here in the Indianapolis scene. Just tell us about yourself.
I could if I could give into a quick Reader's Digest version, not like the whole, you know what I mean, like the quick thing that you got to read on the back of the box. Just a quick Reader's Digest version. Mouse P. I first started off as Mouse. I want to say I took a break around I think I started off doing dropping projects around 2010, 2011. So probably roughly maybe 14 years of doing this. But within that, I had a little break as well. I want to say around 2016. But things was going well, but just things also happened within my life. I had to take a break, from music. I had 3 things going on that I really had to take care of. It was really bad.
Gotcha.
So music just wasn't in the damn, vicinity like that. So when I was able to get myself together, I want to say around 18, just getting the love for the music again. That's I changed my name to Mouse P now. You know what I'm saying? So because I first started off as Mouse, it had an acronym as my own unique style everywhere. So now I feel like when I'm re-emerging with this music that I'm falling back in love with, now I want to be somebody new. This is how I want to rap. This is how I want to present myself. I want to get on more interviews. I want to shake hands with everybody. I want to show everybody that it's all love. Because at first I was kind of closed off in, but now just everywhere I go, man, you know what I'm saying, everybody show me love, shake hands, they loving the music. I can see the difference from then, you know what I'm saying, to now. But I want to say 2020, I was ready to drop. Really, everybody was ready to drop around me. But pandemic came record. So I'm like, damn, I'm kind of itching, you know what I'm saying, put this new stuff out, right? So around 2021, it's it's just been on and popping ever since then. And everybody's outside right now. You know
Everybody's outside.
Everybody's outside right now. But I know when I wanted to jump back in, I know I wanted to come in with a few styles that I have. So when I came in, I was dropping 3 type of styles is what I have. You know what I'm saying? I want to say Polar Bear Dreams. That's kind of like Midwest, lyrical boom bap type style. Then I also dropped Welcome to the Mousetrap season 1, and also drop a Hang Glider. So I got 3 projects that I'm working trilogies out of right now. And so Welcome to the Mousetrap is more like Southern bounce, Shorty Red type, Gucci type beats.
Okay.
And Hang Gliders is just straight Midwest G-Funk. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working them lanes right now and getting all them audience to come from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So some people might be like, hey man, I heard him from this. I heard him from this. Nah, but have you heard him on this? So I'm getting 3 different, you know what I'm saying, type of audience right now. I'm just working my hardest to build a cult following around that shit. So that's where we at right now as far as Mouse P.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what I like that. So the original name here, give me that acronym one more time.
My own unique style everywhere.
All right. And now it's just Mouse P. So is it no longer the acronym, or we just
no longer the acronym?
Okay. So what is Mouse P?
Mouse. Okay, my last name is Pipe, so there's P. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, okay. So just kind of some grown shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just some grown up
cool
shit.
Part, you just made me have a full circle moment. That's so tight, dog. Because I was rapping just how we was speaking earlier. I was rapping on so many other beats and styles and stuff. That's why I'm saying it's like my own unique style. So when I want to come back, I was like, all right, I want to focus, hone on just like the trap part, the Midwest G-Funk, and focus on that and just really master them. And then now it's just Mouse P. You're just getting that one big gun.
Right,
you know
right. I got you. Yeah. There's so many avenues that I want to go here with this. I don't know. Boss Lady, did you have something before I just go
No,
in?
no. I was going to ask the question
sure
about
you
that.
Lil?
No, I was asking the question about the acronym as
About the
well. It's
acronym,
like,
yeah.
okay, so what does P stand for? We add that to it? Or see.
My fault, man. I didn't mean to, guys. I was interested too. I was like, okay, wait a minute. We'll circle back around to that. Yeah. So, so in our kind of like our pre-show like interview or whatnot, and pretty much what that is, you know what I'm saying, while we're setting up, or sometimes even stalling, you know what I'm saying, while we're setting up, we go ahead and we talk about having an interview. Hey man, if anything else about Scorpios, we just keep it fucking real. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we just do that. So
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But since we're just, we're music heads, right? You know what I'm saying? So we get a chance to go ahead and talk about it. So this is where I want to go first, right? Because we talk about, the different styles that you're trying to accomplish, right?
Yeah.
In our kind of like in our pre-show interview, we were just talking about Indianapolis, right? And it just seems like, we can talk about the Midwest, G-Funk too, because that's going to be my follow-up. Okay. But it just seems like that there isn't any like particular like signature style for like Indianapolis hip hop, at least. You know what I mean? And so it's like, you got some people that kind of have like that East Coast boom bap, type rap, you know what I'm saying? Then you got some West Coast styles, you know what I'm saying? You got some that try to emulate Chicago, you know what I mean? Yeah. There's some that try to emulate like the Southern style right now. They kind of like that Big X, that Mexican OT style, you know what I'm saying? To try and do that.
Street records.
And then you find it all here underneath this banner. And people from the outside, like they kind of think of Indiana as like cornfields, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Maybe basketball, whatnot. But, for those that live here, that you have various communities that are here, right here. It's really a melting pot city. Yeah. So, when I think about it, it's like, it almost makes sense to not have a style. You know what I mean? So, Mouse P, I just want you, to kind of talk about that. I mean, do you kind of feel the same way, just kind of like we all just kind of just doing kind of like our own thing? Or do you kind of feel there is some like signature, Naptown sound that's out there?
Yes, actually there is a signature Naptown sound, but it's not that competable. You know what I'm saying? I think there's ways to go for the Naptown sound, not the artist that's really kicking down that shit. I'm talking about the Naptown sound. Like, there's a Detroit sound and it's very, very prominent. There's a Chicago sound that's very prominent. LA, Atlanta. I think for the Naptown sound, that has to. There's a little. We're on the right page right now, because right now, as far as the community with the music, it's going in the right direction, because it was really bad for a minute. So I think we're going to take a little minute for us to find like that signature sound. We had that one time with a producer by the name of Swift the Gift, and he was giving us that clean Naptown sound. But I think you really can't keep up with everybody with all they're doing. And I want to say that's probably like 10 years ago too. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like everybody's back outside around 2021. So now it's really just 4 years old. So we're really just like in the preschool stages. So we still got to find like that prominent sound. And also, there's not a frame of reference from another artist to say, hey, this what he did. I'm sitting right next to him.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Let me kind of follow how his sound was and also build off that. So there's not really there's a frame of reference, but it's just, it doesn't go outside of 465. So if there's a frame of reference that's seen you jumping on with this artist, you may have done some tours with someone else, and you're seeing that the blogs is messing with your sound, then there's somebody that I know that I can probably talk to their management, and I can go by the frame of their reference of their success. But it still hasn't been shown that right now, because I think we're still kind of early. You know what I mean?
Okay. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. You know, but this is kind of like, so if you're saying that Naptown has a sound, right? So how would you describe that sound that Naptown has? Like, how would you describe that? If someone else trying to like say, man, you know, Naptown sound, you know what I'm saying? Indianapolis sound. What is that?
It's at a very like high quality local sound. But at the same time, there are a lot of artists that's also going with the same engineer. So if a lot of artists is dealing with the same engineer, you're going to sound the same. So, you know what I'm saying, you may want to travel to a bigger studio. Not a bigger studio, I mean, but get with an engineer that can make you sound like Godzilla. Make you sound bigger than everybody in this bitch. And then once he is doing it, man, get out there and talk that shit to everybody. Not Indianapolis. I'm talking about everybody surrounding this motherfucker. Chicago, Iowa, fucking Arkansas. Let them know that you that guy. But I think that a part of that is a lot of artists here are going to the same engineer. So the engineer is giving them one particular sound. And if somebody else is popular, they might give them a better sound and leave this other person that just paid the same price. You know what I'm saying? Just a little clean mix. So there's a lot of cleaning up that we have to do, you know what I'm saying, our end too.
To make it, cohesive or something like that?
Yeah, cohesive.
I'm going to say this to y'all engineers, man. Listen to y'all artists, right? I know y'all got a way that y'all mix stuff.
Yeah.
But sometimes, man, the artist has a way that they want their music to sound.
Yes.
And if you're talking about trying to be, and I'm talking directly
And
at
that's what's cracking me up. Why are you pointing out people?
I'm talking directly at Naptown.
So rude.
I mean, because I see this out here, man. It's just kind of like.
Now, majority of the artists are going to one engineer. I won't say, but majority of the artists are going to just probably a couple engineers. So they're crafting there, and they don't know. You know what I'm saying? It took me to travel it took me to go record in Chicago and be like, oh, there's a whole nother level as far as what an engineer can actually really do to your voice. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm sorry to cut you off, but go ahead.
No. That just piggybacks on what I'm saying, because sometimes there is a sound that an artist is trying to achieve. Like if we're trying to come up with a Naptown sound, or just not even that, if the artist is trying to come up with their own signature, you got to experiment. You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
it may not be sounding right to you. You know what I mean? But try and make it work, listen to the artist, and try and make that work, because you never know, you might come up with something that'll elevate both of you. You know what I mean?
Yes, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I want to talk, and I'm glad you you really talked around this train, because I just want to say that sometimes we have artists here that start blowing up, and then what do? They take their talents to other cities, other states, and then all of a sudden they're from that state, they're from that city, and so they're really born here, but then they take it and they go someplace else, and so now we're just kind of like stuck here, still trying to formulate our sound instead of saying, hey, you know what I'm saying, I'm from Naptown. I was just about to answer that. Go for it, man. Like, how you feel about that, man?
How I feel about it?
Yeah, how you feel about that?
Well,
man?
there's to be honest with you, there's only been like a certain few that really has done it. If you really know, and they also have came back. You know what I'm saying? If you know. And also that sound, whatever they had with that sound, or trying to bring back that sound, it's not, like I said, we're all, when it was a bad time, you know what I'm saying, as far as doing music, and then when it got back good after the pandemic, like saying, we're all still trying to figure out what's the typical not typical, but what's the best Naptown sound that can compete with the masses. But some artists, if they did leave, and if they did come back, they didn't come back with the sauce though.
Yeah, they didn't.
You didn't come back with the motherfucking sauce,
because they didn't come back with them engineers and the producers that you had. And now you back here with us.
And that's what I'm saying. So it's like shit. So it's like, come on, man. It's even if you try to gatekeep me, you know what I'm saying? It's not doing much, you know what I'm saying? Because I can go around you right now. Because if you left to do that and then come back with sauce on your back, shit, there's nothing else I need to talk to you about. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get it for myself. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, I got you.
But that's just for the artists that just coming back and just, you know what I'm saying, like I'm too good to give y'all the sauce though too. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes a lot of confidence and it takes a lot of will to go out there and it's a lot of fucking risk. And when you come and if you're a wholesome person and come back and want to get a game to everybody, then yeah, man, that's better for the community. So we can get a sound and get up and get to where we need to be.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Well, I don't think we have that in the music industry yet, but you know, we do have that mentality. You know, because you got our very own Mike Epps is coming back, and it just seemingly like opening up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Functions, you know, positions, you know what I'm saying? He's really coming in, buying up the hood. Like, I just really just want to applaud him for just really just coming back and just really trying to make his city better. And I just really wish that more people that are able to make it, you know, come back, you know, because even though our cost of living has gone up, it's still cheaper than California. You know what I mean?
Anywhere else. We still lower.
I think the regular medium in Chicago, I mean not Chicago, but LA is like either $500,000 or $1 million, and that's just for a 2-bed. Yeah, for real though. You see that? That's the regular median. Yeah, that's the entry level.
Regular house, yep, for real.
Now jumping back to the music, man, because you know this really intrigued me, and I want to hear you talk about this Midwest G-Funk, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Now, what is considered Midwest G-Funk? Where did it come from? And talk to us about that. Like, what is that sound?
Well, yeah, I had well, just to be quick with it, just a Midwest artist collaborating with a West Coast producer. You know what I'm saying? But even if you do collaborate with a West Coast producer, it still got to be your sound producing around what he has. So, not to segue to the projects we was talking about, hang gliders and major endorsements, like I executive produce all that stuff as far as figuring out, you know what I'm saying, like what's the sound supposed to be like. But as far as the Midwest G-Funk like term, I got that from oh gosh, I'm so bad with names, man.
Me too.
My guy, he had heard it because I had messed with this producer out in the West Coast by the name of Bear on the Beat from the Bay. And when I got that beat, you know, did my thing with it, but I didn't know everybody responded to it like, this is a really good fucking song, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, man, it sound like some Midwest G-Funk. Oh. I said, yep. So once I had that first record, just like, I want to come back to where I was trying to figure out, okay, this sound. That was my first record for the Midwest G-Funk. And then once I put that project there for Hang Gliders, it was over with, bro. Over with, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And I want to definitely talk about Hang Gliders because that's kind of where, you know, I feel like, okay, wow, you know what I'm saying? This dude really has like a West Coaster style, you know, not necessarily like your rhyme scheme, but just kind of like how the music and, you know, the project is put together, the feel of it. You know what I'm saying? It has that melodic, you know what I'm saying, that funk to it, you know what I mean? And for those of y'all who don't know, you know what I'm saying, I got some years up on y'all, you know, and I love that. I love the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I'm just kind of like grandpa hip hop out here, man. I love it, man. But you know,
but we gotta talk to you though. we gotta talk to you though.
Hey, for real. We
gotta hear that from you though, bro.
For real. I mean, it's like, you know, when I was growing up, you know, people were, you know, would say there's like a lot of East Coast influence, you know what I'm saying? And it was out there. And there was a lot of people that, you know, rapping locally that had that, you know, New York style because, you know, they figure like everything comes from New York. That is the birthplace of hip hop, you know. But honestly, whenever I went out to a party, whenever I went out to a club, you know, it was West Coast popping, man. Yeah. Like all of it. And not just Death Row, not just, you know what I'm saying, Chronic and Snoop like that, like all them, you know what I'm saying, like Sibo,
Spice
you know
One.
what I mean, Spice One, you know what I mean, MC8, DJ Quick, you know what I mean,
Warren
you know what I'm saying,
the Twins,
E40, you know what I mean, like all of them, like Too Short, you know what I mean.
The fuck?
See, for real, I'm telling you, hey, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's what that West Coast
was
running
shit. You know what I mean? Every now and then you can mix in some EPMD, you know what I'm saying? And even them, you know, they had some, you know what I'm saying, some of that Midwest type of, you know what I'm saying, funk with the Roger and Saps, you know what I'm saying, samples and shit, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, but it was mostly, so to me, I feel like if anything, if we start coming out more music like this project we're getting ready to talk about, like to me, that would feel more like what our sound should be. You know, because a lot of people don't realize that, you know, the West Coast, you know, they build a lot of their funk off of
Ohio.
I was getting ready, so you jump right to it. You know what I mean? Because
for sure,
you know what I'm saying. George Clinton, Parliament Funkadelic, Bootsy Collins, you know,
Bootsy,
Ohio.
For sure, yes, Ohio.
You know what I'm saying? That's Ohio.
OJ's, is that Ohio?
I think you know what I'm saying. I think that
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know, so a lot of it. So we're talking Midwest.
Yeah.
The funk that y'all made y'all music off of came from the Midwest. I mean, come on, man.
So it only makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
only makes sense.
All right, so let's get into it. Let's talk about Hang Gliders first. We go chronological order. So that came out late last year, right?
October, Halloween.
Came out Halloween.
Yeah, I think Halloween Eve. I think. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Halloween.
So right around that area, right? So, you know, when I listen to the project again, like that heavy, you know what I'm saying, like that funk, that G-funk on there.
Yeah.
Plus, the song, you know what I'm saying, that alerted me to you. Yeah, I hope I got it right. I believe it's Master Plan.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you made a lot of social media, you know what I'm saying, promo on that. And I was just like, you know, okay, I heard that's like, oh, yeah, there we go. That's the song right there.
Yeah.
Talk about Hang Gliders, man, how that came about.
Yes. Well, Hang Gliders, like I said, just trying to master that Midwest G-funk sound. And like I said, when I talked to the guy that the DJ, I didn't know that that's the sound that's the name of it, but I just know that's what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So big shouts out to DJ Idea out in LA. Big shouts out to Hunger Force, Bear on the Beat. Those are all the West Coast producers that helped me align me with the beats, you know what I'm saying, that I needed. It was very cordial. Everything was, because I didn't think they was gonna fuck with me, you know what I'm saying, because I'm coming from the Midwest, but they like, bro, like, yeah, like buy my beats, because they all, the producers that I am messing with, they all like next to Larry June or Currency or some of the other artists, but they're not next to them, but they're like kind of right in the circle. So it's like, well, shit, let me get some of your joints then, dog, you know what I'm saying? So the Master Plan beat actually came from a producer out of North Carolina. So I don't have any producers from Indianapolis on here. That's like not no shade or anything, but I know they are going to give me what I want to craft that sound perfectly. Okay. So you know what I'm saying? So when I was putting that out, man, like me and my engineer, DJ Idea, we went through every emotion that we can do like for that project. We was sick. He had pneumonia, but we was still recording it. We brought live instruments in. We brought another guy to do like the Zapp and Roger stuff on there. Like we really took that shit there, man. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm not trying to like brag and boast, you know what I'm saying, about it.
Oh,
but
why not?
Talk your shit though, man.
Nah, but for the listeners out there, like you are going to really enjoy this project, Hang Gliders, man. You know what I'm saying? I really did it for just for that sound, you know what I'm saying, to be awesome, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I know there's a lot of people on the outside looking at me, so there's a certain standard that I gotta have for the music. So when they look down on me, I want them to be like, yeah, that shit, not that it's the hardest or it's like the best, but that shit jamming like a motherfucker.
As long as you can mess with it.
Hey man, I'm telling you, like these two projects that we're talking about, these are like summertime vibes. You know what I mean? Yeah. This is, you know what I'm saying, in your 6'4", you know what I'm saying, whatever old school, you know what I'm saying, riding down Crenshaw or 38th Street. You know what I mean? Like for real, like that type of shit. Like I mean, it's really dope, really dope.
You know what I really wanted Hang Gliders to kind of be? I kind of wanted to be like that background music to be like, oh, I just got a check. Some nigga, man. Let me power on this mouse. Oh, that girl just hit me. I can go over tonight. Master Plan. I just want Hang Gliders to be the background music. Like, it's gonna be a good ass.
And it's crazy. You see how his shoulders bounce. So like, really, you going? It's a bounce to it. It's like a West Coast bounce, right? Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead, man. Because you know when you come out with projects like that, right? You know you're gonna end up with major endorsements, right? So let's go ahead. Let's talk about the new project.
Yes. Major endorsements. That dropped August the 8th on platforms everywhere. Me and Chucky Work Clothes, you know what I'm saying, a well-decorated vet artist from the South Side. We wanted to come together because he's also on the Hang Gliders project, a song called Tan Dickies. And we made a song called Tan Dickies. We feel like we wanted to touch everybody.
I heard that one too, yeah.
We wanted to touch everybody that wear the uniform, you know what I'm saying? So we was getting a lot of good response from our fan base. Like, yeah, y'all do really good music together. So I called him, man. I caught him at 8 o'clock, like probably like a week after, because we were just going crazy over the project and stuff, how good it sound. And we didn't get off the phone to probably by like midnight talking about we gonna do this. And so once we did that, that also turned into a four city tour. Right now we about to be on our last leg, which is Louisville, August the 30th, and the show that I was trying to get you to come to was so freaking hot, you know what I'm saying? But that's that was our third show, and that show was crazy. 250.
Hey man, shitty, I missed it. I missed it, but it was hot than the motherfucker out there at DJ Fest.
So very understandable. Hot. Yeah, but we like I said, we wanted to come together, man, and we wanted to give our fan base and also show Indianapolis that look, we not gonna have an Indianapolis sound, but I guarantee you we gonna have something that's gonna represent us. Right. We also are going to put this out here to challenge everybody on the outside, and we just gonna have something that's gonna be jamming. You know what I'm saying? Just straight jamming. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard. It's not the best. You know what I'm saying? But it's the most jamming project right now. And right now, we want album of the motherfucking year right now.
Okay, heard it. Said album of the year.
Yeah.
Major endorsements,
Major
man.
endorsements.
Talk about who's on the project. Major endorsements.
Yes, we have Tony Cleveland.
Tony Cleveland.
We have we have a really good special feature from Cactus Jack. Everybody wants to hear about Cactus Jack. So Cactus Jack, he killed this thing. And we also have another artist from Louisville, Kentucky by the name of the Big Homie Ja.
The Big Homie Ja. Go ahead and get one for you.
3 solid features. We have Chucky Workhouse. He has a song by himself. I got a song by myself, and everything else is just all us just giving you that straight Midwest G funk, straight jamming, man.
Yeah, man. Congratulations, man, on the release of the project, man.
Thank you.
For sure. Like I said, like I was, I messaged you, before the show, I was peeping that out, in the morning, I was getting ready to show, smoking a fat one, you know what I mean? Sure. And it was just kind of like, okay, because you didn't know really what to expect, right?
Sure.
And I love listening, to Naptown artists, man, because it's like, again, it's a melting pot. You don't know. And as soon as you turn it on, it's like, oh, okay, yeah. This put me right back, I don't
want nobody to think, bro.
It put me right back in there like, yeah, this is what it is, I
don't want nobody to think, man. I just want them to just be right there. Kind of like on some Star Wars shit. If you ever know about Star Wars, they always start with the credits. They tell you what's happening. Yeah. Luke just went this way. The Chewbacca's is coming. Darth Vader's about to invade. We don't know what's about to happen. Where's Princess Leia? And then it goes right down to the movie. You just right there.
And that's how I want my shit to feel. Man. Just right there.
It's right there.
Got it.
So when is the next date that you're performing on your tour?
It's August the 30th in Louisville, Kentucky. The venue is called WWME Music Hall. So if anybody want to have an excuse to get out this motherfucker one time, come check out your boy, man. Okay. Louisville, Kentucky.
All right.
Fucking you. Yeah, they gonna love y'all. It's down in the South, man. August 30th. Come fuck with your boy. Major endorsements.
All right. So our listeners out there, man, in Louisville, Kentucky, make sure you go ahead and check out the show. Y'all motherfuckers here in Naptown, man. You claim there ain't nothing to do here, take your ass to Louisville, man. Support.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Naptown zone, man. It's gonna be a big party.
And once again, man, congratulations, man, on the projects, man. You got out, man, for sure, man. Mouse P in the building. Yeah. All right, you know what time it is. Wolves of Naptown. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right. So this is what we're going to do, right?
Shit.
All right. So we have this here. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I can put this up here, right?
Okay.
For, this... sometimes I call it, the Wolf's Goblet, the Goblet of Destiny, just whatever. At some point, we're going to come up with an actual name, or you can let us know what we should call this. But, we are a What Would You Do show. And so we have What Would You Do questions. You know what I mean? Right on. Put that right there. And so if we don't really have anything like pressing want to talk about, Diddy ain't putting baby oil, another chick. Pause. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Epstein files are gone. Now they're back. Now they're gone again. And they back, just wherever the fuck, We ain't got nothing pressing to talk about, man. We got plenty of scenarios right in here. So, Mr. Mouse P.
Yes.
If you don't mind, we'll go ahead. Let's try Destiny and let's just see what the first question is going to be today.
Do I read it? Do I pick one?
You can pick one. If you can read it if you want to. If you want me to read it, that's fine. It does not matter.
Okay, I ain't know.
It does not matter.
Okay, cool. All right. Your best friend is wrongly accused and facing the death penalty.
Whew.
You have evidence that can save him, but it implicates you are in a separate crime. Would you come forward or protect yourself?
That's what's up. Let me go ahead because I always go ahead and read it once too as well, man.
That's right.
All right. So your
He said
best.
I can't read, y'all.
No.
He good at that.
No.
You can't read. Give me the paper, please.
I don't ever say that. You know, we gotta make the reels. We gotta make the reels. All right.
So you just hand it to him next time. Just hand it to him.
So I said, soon as
and it's big too. You can read that. See, you gonna try and roast me? I got you too.
as soon as I said implicates, sir.
Get to the front of the class.
Hey man,
No stuttering.
I can mess it up. It's all good. All right, but we usually say it twice. All right, sorry. So your best friend is wrongly accused and facing the death penalty. You have evidence that could save them, but it implicates you in a separate crime. Would you come forward or protect yourself?
He just want to sound like an old sci-fi movie or something.
Why
like
gotta be a sci-fi
I'm just
movie,
saying
man?
that.
Yeah,
Is he around the corner?
sci-fi.
Is he
You
You know what I'm
not?
saying? Maybe it's 48 hours. I don't know.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe it's 48
all
hours,
good.
man.
Yeah.
I like that, man. I'm gonna keep it out here because I got short-term memory issues. So let me just keep
Yeah,
that.
you
out
will
here.
put it back in the
You know what I'm
goblet.
saying? Let me go ahead and do that, man. So I don't know, man. That's tough. Hey, I like a question like this because this is crazy. It's like, man, I don't even know if I have
Now,
a best friend.
How best friend is you? Is the
Right,
question.
that's
'cause
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean-
who wants to go first? Who wants
I'll
to go
go.
first? Go for it.
And I think we kind of already answered that. Yeah, we got. Have I done any? When you think of best friend, you always think about, man, have we done nigger knock together and stuff? Ooh, man, am I allowed to say that? I'm so sorry.
Me all good, man. I say shit.
Run on the
Damn motherfucker.
Yeah. If you ain't played that game with me, or when a car roll by and you throw a rock at it and run, if you wasn't that type of best friend,
way back then.
yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna. I probably can save you, but even if it does implicate me, I'm pretty sure I got a lawyer team that's gonna take care of that. But if I'm gonna protect myself, then that's because you wasn't a friend. We wasn't that much of a best friend.
I feel that, man. I feel that. Boss lady, what you got?
Listen.
Go
what
into
needed
jail.
to happen was
You see that?
I got a couple dollars on the commissary. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, it just really just depends on how close. And I don't really have I got one best friend, but I'm just saying no. We're gonna end up with me going to visit you every little. That's what it look like.
What you want on your books, buddy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Just you being across from him like this, like, yeah, I'm in here because,
Extra spicy.
I'm okay.
I'll
I'm
be
all
like,
right.
but what would you have done?
Hey man,
Yeah.
spicy ramen and Little Debbie's,
Yeah,
man.
that's
You know what I'm
bad.
saying? Every month. You know what I'm saying? I got you.
Cigarette trade.
I got
Nah, I ain't
you.
gonna be able to
Oh
do
my gosh, man.
Cigarette
So
trade.
hey man, before I answer that, with the role change, let's say, I don't know, Mouse P, are you married?
No, sir.
No, sir. Do you have like a long-term girlfriend, maybe a mother of your child or anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay, you're cool. Right.
Okay.
You damn near like me. All right. So, Boss Lady, I'm gonna talk to you.
Yep.
What instead of best friend? What if it was husband or child?
Oh yeah, I'm in.
You in?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm definitely going.
Okay.
What y'all need to know? Because I can't even let this happen. Because they are they my best friends. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like for real.
And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that even though you would offer, I'm pretty sure everybody in your family would be like, hell, fuck, nah, we ain't letting the queen go in for us. You
I don't
what I'm
know.
saying?
And I was like,
Oh no, maybe.
Hey, but don't you think it'll probably be kind of different for family though? Because it's not a
Yeah,
best friend, it's like family. So it's like we all still gonna do this time together. Let's try to figure out how to do it the best way. If it's family, that's what I'm saying.
and to me, a best
Yeah.
friend, like a lot of times I like to put myself in a situation and would you do it for me? Like I do stuff out of the kindness of my heart because I would do it for anybody, but would they do it for me?
Yeah.
If I needed $100, can I call you? Like whatever. So now a lot of times I have to stop and think, would this person do it for me? And the answer is they probably won't, and they haven't. So.
Yeah.
I'm holler at y'all.
I had a best friend just like that. I thought it was like that, and then it just went left. But when it went left, it was kind of like, damn, that's kind of devastating. So you know what I'm saying? Because you had a relationship with that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you the only one in a relationship. They wasn't in it.
Nah, I know that. But when it's like a what I want to say. You're absolutely right. But when it's like, let's say like it's like an 18-year type of relationship, you don't see that coming. You know what I'm saying?
No, you don't. That's why I think that people need to test their friends often.
I know. Oh, okay, that's what I did, and he failed every time, and every time he did it, it just kept on like my heart just. Like, dang, bro.
Sometimes you can't ignore the signs.
If he failed every time, then you know for sure you're going to do that time. I'm not going to be able to. Nah, I ain't telling nothing. Yeah, that's what I mean by what kind of best friend. Because for me, if you wouldn't do it for me.
Now, for me, I kind of feel like Tierra, because I feel like, man, anybody that I would consider a best friend, I have a hard time seeing them do something like this. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And almost like you said, Mouse P, like, the thing in here that says that I have evidence that would save them, but it would implicate me in a separate crime. Wow. Definitely need an attorney. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to need an attorney. I'm going to figure out how the hell I can save your ass while keeping my ass safe. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Like, for real.
But that depends on the friendship, too.
It really do. Because I'm not hiring nobody if you ain't been, because I don't know, best friend most of the time means the time that you've been with your friend.
Yeah.
And which is incorrect. That should not be the case, because sometimes you can just be a longtime friend and they're not really your best friend. You know what I mean?
Okay,
I have those.
Yeah, but if I say best friend, it's the time and it's the struggle for me. Like,
no,
now
you're right though too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The throwing all that Hot Wheels.
It's both with me. And sometimes people are just like my best friend, because we've been together, we went to work together. No, the loyalty. If you loyal to me.
Have you ever had a falling out with a best friend before?
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, like, was any of them salvageable?
I feel like everything is salvageable.
Yeah.
Well, to that degree, but it just never happened, because when I fall out with my best friends in the past when I was younger, it just, that was the end. And most of it
don't let them back.
Yeah, and most of it wasn't like, you slept with my dude. It wasn't nothing major. It was just like attitude or something. Like it lets you. That's why I feel the way I do about best friends, because most of the time it really ain't that deep with my best friends. Most of them just kind of need you, and I don't really need nobody.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say this, man, because anybody that considers me a best friend, man, and I just got finished saying, that y'all wouldn't do that for me. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, if I know that if I got somebody that was definitely going to go down for me, like in this way, and if I know that's who you are, then I will be that to you, because that's some real shit.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what you're leaving behind. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, if it's a true best friend, and you're willing to do something like that for me, and I'm sitting up here knowing that you got kids.
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing that you got, significant other, maybe, you got a husband, maybe you got a wife or whatever. Nah, if I'm truly a best friend back, I can't let you do that.
Attorney.
I can't let you do that. It's like, okay, I appreciate what you're getting ready to do, but you're sacrificing multiple lives that are more tied to you than I am, even though we're best friends. Can't do that, and that's what true reciprocal best friends should do. Right, you know what I'm saying?
But now, honestly, most of it ain't like that. But go ahead, like, I feel you. If I had a best friend, well, my best friend now is pretty. I don't know, because I don't know. But in this case, I probably would, because he's a cool dude. Like, I just wouldn't. The loyalty would just stick. If I'm loyal that way, and I am, it would work with him.
And I hope he turns around and be like, "Nah, Terry, because you got too much."
But see, that's just it. I think that's just it. It will be just that back and forth. The average person who's selfish and not really a best friend, just the title, it was just like, yeah, come get me out. I don't care what you got to lose.
My nigga, you're a real one, my nigga.
Yeah.
But you really wasn't the whole time. So I'm like, I don't know how that's going to work. But for my best friend now, yeah, I would do that.
Yeah.
All right. And I like this one, man. Anything else on this?
Yeah, I only got one best friend. That's all I need. You know what I'm saying? So
I used to didn't have none.
And sometimes that changed, you know what I'm saying? There are times I feel like, I had like maybe 3 or 4. There are times I feel like I have none. Like, seasons change, people change, so it is what it is, man. You just got to keep your faith in God if that's what you do. That's what I do. And, you keep moving, you know what I'm saying? Hope you get led to the right places, the right people.
That's
you know what I mean?
So.
All right, man. Let's go ahead, man. Let's clap that up. All right. We're at the intermission. And you know what time it is? It's time to get petty. It's time to get petty.
Okay, let's do it.
Now, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of times the boss lady just kind of like, oh, yeah, Wesley, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get petty about something, you know what I mean? I don't necessarily have anything that I want to be petty at right this second. I can probably come up with something.
I do.
So, boss lady's already said she's ready to go. She's ready to go.
All right. Yeah.
All right. You know how this works, right? We just getting petty about anything, right?
This is just my petty because I thought this was outrageous.
Boss lady, go for it.
So I'm the other day out at the grocery store trying to find me some fresh fruit to juice because I do that. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't find some beets, so I went to like a community little.
Beets are hard to find.
Yeah. So, that could have been anyway.
B-E-E-T. Yes, okay.
Yeah, that
like,
red turnip looking type
beets.
shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was going through like a TikTok type of thing because y'all know that's what I do, and discovered that they're putting. Bill Gates has this project that he is putting this spray on top of the fruit and vegetables now.
Oh man.
And so
Bill Gates.
Yeah, he's in a project, like he's backing the project or funding it or whatever the case is. So it makes the fruit and veggies last longer.
But is it? Did it say anything about like is it dangerous or safe? Or just
First of all, fruit is fruit. Why are you messing with it? That's how I feel about it. So it had me feeling some kind, because I couldn't really find the beets, and I was kind of going around.
That's
But
crazy.
anyway, I was looking at the TikTok, and that's what they was talking about. It's called a peel or Organopeel, and you cannot wipe it off. You can't. So yeah, the lady was doing this research on TikTok, and she was like, you can't wipe it off. And once it's on there, it's on there. And like different companies have subscribed to getting it in their produce, and then some of them backed out. Like Costco doesn't have it, and they named a few Sprouts backed out of it. Whatever.
Costco ain't got it.
No, I'm glad they don't, because it's like I want just First of all, why are we going through all this? Y'all put all the junk y'all can put in the regular food. You mean to tell me y'all attacking the veggies and stuff now?
What are we saying? You know, are we saying that pretty much the food is just spoiling too fast?
Well, they're spraying this stuff on there because they claim it spoils too fast. And to me, it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Why are y'all...
Has anybody thought about looking into why food is spoiling faster?
I don't think it's
Why
spoiling
is the
faster.
milk spoiling faster?
No. The milk does not spoil faster.
What?
No, the salads do not. I did a little. I swear it's not.
I know we all looking at it like this.
No. Listen. I promise
Now,
you.
I will say this, because I don't really fuck with, you know what I'm saying, cow milk much anymore, man. I've completely switched over to almond milk, man, for years now. Man. But still, you know what I'm saying?
You can buy some in January.
What?
And it'll still be good in May. I'm telling you right now.
What type of milk you buying from?
Any milk. Any milk.
They done mix that little serum in the milk.
Look, all you got to do is do it yourself. Go buy some milk from the store. It's going to cost you a couple
when it
dollars.
starts smelling bad, you're supposed to throw it out.
No, what I'm saying is leave it in the refrigerator. Because you know, once it gets old in the refrigerator, back in the day, it would take about 2 or 3 weeks, and it's going to pop open and a little thing pop. It's going to guarantee. I'm going to tell you this. I guarantee you'll have it longer than a month and a half, and it won't do nothing.
Now, what kind of milk is this?
Any milk, homogenized, 2%. I don't care. Any cow's milk.
I've been striking out lately, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Now, I'm gonna say, and it depends, because I think Costco has the fresher. Like, I don't know what they're doing, but yeah. Anyway, but what I'm telling you is, even a salad, go get a salad, and look at the date on it, and just let it sit. And tell me, just in the refrigerator like you would everything else, and I guarantee it's going to last.
I'm with you, Wiz.
This should be spoiling fast to the motherfucker.
Yeah, I didn't seen like the expiration date on the thing, and it'd be like 3 days over. It'd be like, I think I'm still cool. Open it up. I'm talking about the droppings. Y'all know what time I'm talking about. The droppings. You like, dog.
I open that mug, man. Hit that smell test. Like,
yeah, every time. But you have 7 days after any said date. That's just written.
You just said a month and a half.
I promise you I can prove it. I promise you I can prove it. I promise you I can prove it.
We're going to have to prove that. We're going to have to prove that.
A month and a half. I'm saying 3 days, it's over. I'm talking about my experience. That's all.
Okay, well, now I'm challenging you to actually look into it.
I just Google expiration dates. I'll be like,
I'm going to give you a then and now pick.
For real. Because, I mean, it annoys me that they've not only gone into all the junk food, y'all done processed it out. Ain't nothing real no more. Yeah. Now y'all messing with the fruit when I decide I want to do better.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I feel you on that.
Pissing me off real bad. Yeah. Like real bad. So I have to go to like the farmer's market and hope and pray that they for real local.
Or Whole Foods or something like that.
No, I'm going to the farmer's market.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm tripping. Farmer's market.
Yeah, they pulling that right out the ground.
yeah,
Ain't even washing it off sometimes. Just throw it up there and you're good. I'm happy with that. Because they in the grocery store, they want to just look pretty and have a nice little shine on it. I don't need that. I'm just trying to eat.
Yeah.
Man, all right. So we're getting petty against produce, man, and petty against milk.
But what I don't drink milk. But I'm saying like, the struggle was real. It really was real.
I want to stop real quick because you say you don't drink milk, but you're talking about milk that's lasting. I mean, how do you know you don't ever drink milk?
I don't drink. I mean, I put it in cakes and stuff like I cook still with it. I don't drink. Like it's not in cereal. It's not in. Let me have a tall glass of milk. Didn't happen.
Okay.
But if I want some cornbread, can I throw it in there?
Didn't happen. I liked it.
Yeah, I switched that almond milk, man, so a long time ago. You know what I mean? Mouse P, you got anything, man, to be petty about?
Yeah, actually last year, when you was like saying it, I was just remembering, I'm like, damn, this is so petty. Last year, I had a show, I think it may have been like, Wisconsin, you know what I'm saying, had a show. And I was just kind of just up there on stage, and like this one artist was just kind of like he was doing his thing, but just kind of like showboating and stuff like that. And I'm just sitting in the back like, all right, got this, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. I got my own DJ and everything. I'm not worried about him. I mean, just worried about going out there and messing up. We already got a set, but he just doing his thing and stuff, and he would turn back to me like for validation, like am I doing good? And then go back around and go to the crowd and come back around to me and like give me a dap, like you know what I'm saying, for validation and shit. And I like, oh, I see what he's doing. Okay, he's running out of stuff, so he's kind of using you kind of using me, you know what I'm saying? And yeah. So what I did was I creeped like around a little box and just hid. And now he turned around, he's like. So when he come back around, he forgetting his lyrics now and shit.
This dude is petty.
Oh my goodness.
So when he's almost up, I pull back like, yeah, boy, you killed it, boy.
Where you at, man?
Oh my God. Where was you at? I need you. I don't fucking know you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so petty.
Yeah.
That was you know what?
You messed up. He knew he just needed that validation, man.
Need
to
that
keep
validation
going,
bad.
man.
Nah, man. But it was a situation where I actually didn't know the guy. He was from somewhere in Wisconsin, but I just kept noticing when he was rapping and just doing his thing, and he would just turn around and just keep looking at me like, yeah, I'm killing it. I'm like, all right, you ain't got to keep dapping me up every time.
Yeah, that's the time of petty I would be in too. Once I realize, that's what you're doing, I'm out of exactly what you did. I'm out of here. But I want to make sure I see it though. Too. I want to see it. Look, I want to make sure I see it.
Yes.
I'll be like, like that, like Spice Adams, you know what I'm saying, behind the tree, like what you doing.
I was
you fucking up,
like
ain't
that.
you?
Yeah, yep. I was loving
Learn
it.
your own lyrics. Learn your lyrics.
Yep.
Don't use me.
Yeah.
So I'm not, or you don't farm off of me. Shit.
Come on,
man,
bro.
don't do that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Like
fuck
I'm,
that.
like, and then it's like I'm not even really jamming to your music like that, but you keep doing it. So so now everybody in the crowd thought, yeah, he fucking with you too. No, I'm not. I'm shit. Quit shaking me up.
Whoa.
Stay out there and do
Hype
your
me
shit.
up.
Yeah, don't hype me up. Yeah, you don't need me.
Hype.
I don't need nobody to hype me up when I go on stage though. It's just me and my DJ, and we get through it. But I don't need to keep turning around like, hey, y'all see me? Nah, fuck off.
Especially if he don't know you. Now, if that's your boy and your crew, hey, I'm right there with you, man.
Yes,
yeah, I'm hyping you up already.
yes.
Hey, what you? Hey, I'm right there with you. But if
he
you don't know me,
he
I'm
don't
like,
know. He don't know me.
I'm not part of your. I'm not your stan. I'm not your fan. I'm not your hype man.
Yes, bro.
Fuck all that.
Yeah,
I approve of that, Petty. I would have did that same shit.
Petty
And like I
West
said,
approved.
Make sure I would have been sitting there and watching you like, just sitting up here, just like,
He
While you
forgot.
looking around, he done forgot his lyrics and everything. That's what you get, man.
Yeah.
The downfall.
You know what I'm
of
saying, man? Get your own shit together, man. You don't need to be looking at everybody else in the crowd, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get your crew or something. I love that, man.
Dog.
The only thing I want to be petty about, I'm going to be real quick, because I see this a lot on social media feeds, right? And so we're talking about some of the black-owned restaurants that feel the need to up the price when the events come around.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and call you out right here. You know what I'm saying? Because I've never been there. You know what I'm saying? You can invite me there. You know what I'm saying? Offer me some food, and you know what I'm saying? I'll do a great review on you. But one of the restaurants was Kountry Kitchen. You know, the famous Kountry Kitchen, right? You know what I'm saying? And we have to put out there because people are talking about that.
Real bad.
I do believe that either it was during either Expo. It was during Expo. It was like their prices went up. It went 25, maybe 30%, maybe even more than that.
It was way more than that.
It was way more. It's like this shit
way
went
more than 25 or 30%.
They was acting up for real.
They jacked the prices all the way up, and it was like the whole reasoning behind it. You know what I'm saying? Was just maybe just holiday prices, staffing, or whatever. During it was some old bullshit to me. Maybe it might be legitimate from a business standpoint, but it was bullshit to me. It just kind of like, you're supposed to be. We always talk about, man, support black owned. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So what were we supposed to do? Were we supposed to not go to Kountry Kitchen during that time? You try and get money from outsiders, whatever. But it's like, what were we supposed to do?
Was that at the convention center though? Was it at the convention center?
I don't know. I don't know if it's at a convention center or the restaurant.
Either or
is still the price.
Crazy.
Well, I wasn't here on Black Expo weekend, but I thought, and correct me if I'm wrong, if y'all know, let me know. Mm-hmm. But I thought it was down at the convention center, and so they are off location, sort of like they were not in their location.
That's fine.
So to me, this is just me. When you are outside of your location like that and you charge more, I'm here for that. I am. I that's just. I'm sorry, but that's what it is. I'm not going to get the same prices when I'm on location that I would be if I was at the business. Mm-hmm. However.
Mm-hmm. That is an important point to clarify.
Are you also basing that also? I don't want to talk to the mic real heavy. Are you also basing it off of events or just period?
No, just the events. Like if you're going to,
it's more. Yeah, okay.
If Kountry Kitchen was at your spot, the DJ spot, then they're going to charge more.
Got you. Yeah,
I get that. So whether it's 10%, 20%, whatever it is, because you moving staff. That's just my opinion. I don't know how it really works because I don't own a restaurant. But for me, if I go and they say, regular burger, let's say for instance, is regular $10, and they asking $12, I'm paying that. I don't care.
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
But from what I saw, they was like, a burger's 10, we want 20.
Oh,
they was acting up.
And that was the impression that I got. There was people come into their facility because ever since the original place burned down, right? So they got the brand new,
and
building.
It looks good. I went there to eat.
Great,
the food.
you know what I'm saying? It is a landmark spot. The president, you know what I'm saying? Well, President Obama, should I say?
Yeah, stop playing with us.
President Obama has been there.
Stop playing with us.
He's still the president. You're always Mr. President. You're always Mr. President. But let's clarify. President Obama,
okay.
You know what I'm saying, came out there, you know what I mean? So I'm under the impression this is, people that are coming to the location, to the landmark to eat during this time. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Now, if that's not true, that's okay. I'm still going to be motherfucking petty because I still think, doubling up your prices, even if you take your ass over to a convention. Like, come on, for real. Like, I'm going to go and find, give me the nachos and the hot dogs up in this bitch, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck the funky, you know what I'm saying?
I truly don't believe that they should have raised the prices on location. I think what they should have done, just a little let y'all know now, what they should have done was had like a special something, special cake or a special dish or whatever, and they could have bought that for, or whatever type, whatever.
And center the marketing around it.
I just didn't believe that it was on location. I could be wrong, but if it was, y'all, Petty is King Petty over here.
Now, I can't check it right now, you know what I'm saying? Because we got cameras rolling right now. But, you know what I'm saying? If it was on location, you doubling up your prices,
you're trash.
I would just say, one, you're trash. And two, let us know. So we're not going to Kountry Kitchen.
We ain't coming.
We'll come back, man, once the event's done, you know what I'm saying? And, and the meatloaf is, not $30, I mean,
it was something really crazy. I saw that several times. Mm-hmm. But I really thought because everybody was showing
one piece of catfish for $30.
It was it's like $20 or $30 for a piece of. I was like, y'all playing too much right now. But I don't think
All-Star.
All-Star Weekend?
I'm thinking it might either been either Black Expo or the All-Star the All-Star Weekend.
WNBA
that was big this year. That was Kevin Hart and all that. Yeah.
I don't see what the difference is.
Oh, the same weekend?
No, that was the race in the WNBA, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Expo because they still had a concert while they was having like the games and stuff downtown too.
Yeah, you're right, Mouse P. Yep, it was the WNBA and the Expo at the same time.
But come on now.
No, I'm saying like maybe the reason for it.
Yeah, but like I said, you can mark it up just like at the clubs. When you go to the clubs on these big events, you're gonna get the markup. If you get in for 10, you're gonna probably have to pay 20 or 30. Mm-hmm. We get that, and it's the same. If you're gonna raise the prices, come on now, because you got the regular people who are here, whatever. Mm-hmm. But double.
If you try to get those WNBA players, they don't make that much money. I mean, they make about as much money as a supervisor at Walmart. Yeah. I mean, come on. I mean, for real. So they ain't got the money to be spending like that.
They ain't coming
anyway. $30 for a piece of catfish. Like, come on.
That's crazy. Now, I seen some of them salaries, man. It's like about $20K for the season.
I heard it was like 40.
No, I'm not saying that.
I think Caitlin Clark is like 70,000.
Now that's probably like a role player. I'm talking about just somebody like really trying to make the team. About 20 bands.
But I wouldn't. But I wouldn't even be on a team like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people go overseas like that. They'll go overseas and they get probably a cool $1 million. You know what I'm saying?
They paying a little money, but I think the highest paid player, the highest that they paying is probably maybe like over 150,000. You know, LeBron getting like 90 million, but the highest paid player in WNBA is getting paid like maybe over 100,000.
Like I said, man, Caitlin Clark is like I think under 80,000. You know, but of course, obviously, she's getting millions on endorsements and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, whatever.
Well, they gonna change that though, y'all. They got to.
Yeah, because of her.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of like the Jordan effect. Remember when Jordan came and just the NBA just went crazy? You know what I'm saying? Because he's over here now because it switched off from Larry Bird and Magic. Now it's like Jordan's league. So now you got Gatorade, you got Wheaties, everybody's. He's in the Olympics. He's the face of the damn NBA. So I think the WNBA is leaning on to her being the face of the WNBA.
That's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing.
So they not trying to mess up. So whenever she get fouled kind of hard, they on it.
Well, they should be on it. They haven't been.
Not arguing the corner.
They haven't been. They should be. They should be, man. But they've been letting these women just beat the shit out of Caitlin. You know what I'm saying?
But they letting them play too, but at the same time, you're right though.
They should be protecting. That's the cash cow.
Yeah,
that's
not
good
the
shit,
fever.
man.
The WNBA should be because if she leaves, it's man, you know what I mean.
She's out and it's already all man. People ain't even trying to do it.
No, but they still watching WNBA.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if
she ain't leaving here.
No, but what I'm saying, she's been out for what? 10 games already, a lot of games.
Yeah, about
and people are already upset about that. So if she leaves,
but they've been winning though.
They've been winning.
They won. They just had a loss a couple days ago, but they had like a 5-game streak.
Yeah, they killing. You know what I'm saying?
But
they put a team around her. They just need it for the playoffs.
And they was enjoying it. They was in there hooping. That was what's up.
Yeah.
But I think that people start enjoying the fact that they really just in the game. Yeah. And it'll be popular. I don't know why.
I think it's great for us to have a winning streak without Caitlin Clark. That lets us know that we have a decent team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Man, good shit, man. Good shit, man. I like that, Petty.
Hey, go for it. Can I also say something about that? Because it goes back to what you were saying earlier. Like, everybody think it's just cornfields and stuff like that, like here. But also, what I'm trying to say is, like, with the music, when I say, like, the frame of reference, like, when people think of Indianapolis, Indiana, they think of it being more of a sports town. Pacers.
I see that.
Fever. You may have the Indians, but we'll recognize worldwide.
IndyCar, NASCAR.
We'll recognize worldwide on just like the sports capital come down. Now that's what I'm saying. If it's like other regions like Florida, just other musical regions, they're known for the musical, like Atlanta. They're known for having a musical vehicle to go through that bitch. Indianapolis doesn't have a frame of reference of a musical vehicle to go through. Everybody wants to say, "Oh, Babyface." Well, Babyface cut out. He's one that didn't come back with the sauce, so don't get mad about it. You do your thing and come back with the sauce. But I'm saying,
I will say shout out to Babyface for coming into the performance. Say, we love you.
Shout out to Babyface. But I'm saying, as far as example of the one who made it, that you can kind of like sit next. Cause I think everybody in Indianapolis has a story of, I know Babyface brother, I know the family, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. But at the same time, there's still not a frame of reference of somebody now who can actually go touch, you know what I'm saying, like that. You know what I mean? True. But that does go to what you were saying. It's just more of a sports town and stuff. We getting they even calling us Naptown now a lot more. Because it used to be the city of India, it's India Moped. I can't.
The Hoosier State, right? You know what I'm saying.
But how the Pacers been kicking ass, everybody else, the Colts, you know what I'm saying. They are yelling Naptown. So within our 4-year growth development of the music scene, the time is fucking now. The time is fucking now for the podcasters to go crazy. The time is now for the influencers to go crazy, because now they really looking on us, not on music, but just like you said, culturally, everything as a whole.
And we can use the sports as a vehicle, man, to shine a light on Indianapolis and for whatever else, the other talents that we have to come out here.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I want to say one just real petty, real quick before we go into a question. Remember we was talking about Hoosiers, man? Do you know that, man, we're actually named, when they call us the Hoosier State, man, it's a black guy that was actually named, his last name was Hoosier. Did you know that?
Did not know that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
I don't know
hard.
how many non-black people, you know what I'm saying, they Hoosier realize that, man, it's actually a black.
Hard.
That's where it came from.
That whole story.
I looked it up, man. We're gonna, after the show, we can go ahead and look that up. But it's actually it's a black man. I forget what profession he was. He actually had some type of, you know what I'm saying, profession. I don't know if it was like a doctor or something. But his last name was Hoosier. You know what I'm saying? And all the way back in the day. And honestly, that's where, you know what I'm saying, the name of the state came from. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
We're gonna look that shit up. I may make a little short video about that. But
Y'all
ain't that crazy? Because we were talking about like who said Hoosiers, man. I remember we had this long time ago. We were talking about that.
I don't get it.
You know what I'm saying? What white person
What's
came
a
up with
Hoosier?
Hoosiers? Like, no, it's actually, you know, the last name of a black man. Yeah. That's crazy, ain't it?
It is.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Now
man.
I'm really ready
There's
to
a
look
lot
it up.
of
It's like,
there's a lot of black
believe it.
history here, you know what I'm saying, Indianapolis, man. It isn't just, you know, cornfields and, you know what I'm saying, white hoods.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, moving on.
And the look, everybody in the cornfields is not in Indiana. It's so many fucking black people here, man. But I believe people also know that the fucking cornfields is in the outskirts, y'all. It's not even in Indianapolis.
It's
So
the
You
same
can
as
find some
everywhere.
cornfields here. There's
Not
still
in the
some-
city.
Lots of
Not in the
CBD
city.
plants.
Yeah,
You
not
find
in
that.
but not actually in the city. Like once you about to leave out of town, that's when you see a lot more of the cornfields. But as far as Indianapolis, for whoever gonna look at this, the city is fucking lit right now. So come down, you know what I'm saying, do business.
It's a
with
little
us,
bit
you
of
know?
everybody here. I
Yeah.
promise you. It's a
Yeah.
little bit of everybody.
Yeah, for
All
sure.
right. Boss lady, our last question of the day. I'm going to have you pick that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me pull out my bag of tricks here.
Oh, you have your own question?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, okay. Bet. Boss lady, go for
She
it.
said, yeah. That's hard.
Now, and I wrote it where you can't reread it. How about that?
Hey, I got nothing to do with that. I didn't write it.
No.
That's your show. That's your right. You need to get your glasses
You
real
read
quick?
that right.
No, I wrote it big enough. Thank you very much.
Okay. Gotcha. Go
All
for
right,
it.
so it's kind of a what would you do? What would you do if you can have the ultimate success, but you would have to give up a limb in order
Oh,
to have
shit. Damn.
it? Boom! Who first?
I'll go.
I like that.
The ultimate. I'm talking about whatever you see as the ultimate success.
I'll get away the pinky. But I'll get no.
Limb.
That's not a limb.
Armed legs.
So
armed legs.
let's specify now.
Yeah.
Let's specify.
2 arms, 2 legs, limbs.
Oh,
Yep.
dang.
You
So-
trying to give up the pinky, man?
That was
yeah,
smart.
broke that at the
That was
job.
smart.
I know. I'm trying to give up the pinky because it was a thumbs up.
Hey, you can have this motherfucker. Hey, 10
Yeah,
million.
take this.
10 million. I'll give you this motherfucker
Yeah,
right
right
now.
now.
Oh, so y'all would for the
Yeah.
ultimate success.
For
10 million?
a pinky? Yeah.
Look, if
shit.
10 million in
Cut
a
this
Mexican like cartel, we're gonna cut your pinky off right now. We're gonna
What's with the X?
medium rare.
Yeah.
Hey,
Do it.
shit,
Cut
get
that
that
bitch.
motherfucker. I'm
Take
gone.
that cut.
Limb. I want the
10
that's
million.
The shoulder
Trust me.
blade. That's
Damn.
the damn right there.
That's-
if I had okay, you said the major success.
ultimate. Like whatever you think that is.
One of the arms gotta go. Yeah,
Right
one
or
of the
left?
arms. No, well, it doesn't matter because I will say this, and I want to shout this out to him. There was a barber by the name of Lefty. Yes, the first time I seen him, he pulled up in a Benz, got out the car, kicked everybody motherfucking ass on the basketball court with a left hand, got back in the fucking foreign and left. Clutch.
There's a basketball player right now. I guess is doing like a 10-day
Clutch.
contract with one of these NBA teams that has just one arm. Like he do is a
Yeah.
baller.
Yeah.
Like I
Baller.
done seen him out here balling on people with one arm. I mean, not just like here. Like he's literally his shit's all the way
Yeah,
up
his
here.
shit's gone,
And
yeah.
he's just
So
It's
is
like, for
it
real,
safe
like-
to say that y'all don't mind losing a limb for a few
You said
meals?
massive success.
Massive success.
I believe
said ultimate.
Ultimate success.
I believe that there's a Tony Stark kind of guy out there that can give me one. And if I got ultimates, I got the money too. So let me find some type of nerdy Tony Stark dude, black or white. I make hook me up, man.
Right.
I
Fix
can't
me
really
right back
do my
up.
thing in the bed. I can hook me up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, if I was asking that question, man, I would say it would probably be a leg.
Damn.
And why a leg?
You want to
Because,
hop to your success?
well,
Shit.
I don't have to hop to my success because we've already have replacement legs. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We already know that. And so if I know that I can hobble around either in a wheelchair, because shit, fuck it, man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm ultimate success, I'll roll on some Professor
Yeah.
X around here.
Oh, that's
So
hard.
if I'm rapping, if I'm just doing this,
Well, you be floating
shit,
at Professor
man.
X, yeah,
Come
yeah.
on, man. And I get the you know what I'm saying, the prosthetic leg, yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
well, nobody even know if you wear pants.
Dipped in gold. You know what I'm saying?
Dipped in
Shit,
gold.
hey, shit, man. I had that motherfucker with
Dipped in
shorts
gold.
and shit.
I be still
Engraved
in
this
there.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Engraving my shit. I have ultimate success, man. I'm gonna have 20.
Hell
Man.
no.
I'm gonna have 20,
You're
boy.
still in it.
They're gonna have the Nikes already sitting right in that motherfucker. We right there. Hey, man, we're going with the chrome today.
Yeah.
All right,
The
shit.
whole
Hell
leg.
yeah,
That's
man.
all. Yeah, that's all.
That's what I would do because I know that we can still walk somehow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, with the fake leg. What
Yeah,
about
you definitely can.
Damn.
What about you?
I should have thought about that a little bit better.
Yeah, nah. I mean,
I mean,
that's
but
what
you're
it
talking
do.
about mobility. You need to be
Yeah.
able to get up and go and run and do all that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And it
Yeah.
was my question, and I still
But
don't
that
know.
Professor X chair would have sounded kind of dumb.
Nah,
Like, just come in,
probably would.
Right in there,
right in there.
hovering that motherfucker. Yeah,
That'd be pretty hard.
That'd
though.
be dope.
What about you though?
I would probably.
Ear.
It ain't a limb. It's not a limb.
You know,
Arm or leg.
I was just checking,
we
you
can't
know
do the
what I'm saying?
ears.
Can't do the
We
ears.
try to get away with the pinky. Yeah,
Yeah, so I would definitely just do
just go without the head.
a leg. You so
Yo,
I would probably do a leg.
You would do a leg?
Yeah, I would.
man.
Oh,
We
you
know
know
what
what I'm
y'all
saying?
ordering at churches. Let me get the leg. All of it.
The whole basket of legs.
Whole
Give me
basket of
10
legs.
legs.
Oh my goodness,
All the
man!
drums,
It
please.
just makes sense to me, man. Because it's like probably, you know what? I would say this. You know, if I was a rapper, I can definitely see, just going with one arm. Because that's all you need. You got one mic, one arm.
Yep.
You can do whatever. You know what I'm saying? If I'm performing,
Hey,
jumping
you see
around.
him, he said, you can do
Hey. I know, like I ain't mean it like that.
I said, you can do whatever.
Out there like the Yin Yang twins, man. You seen them out there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout
man.
out to SeaWorld. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness, man, that's dope though. I like that question here. That's crazy. Damn, man.
Hell
So
no.
you're gonna be okay without the leg, man.
I'ma have
How
to
are you
be.
gonna do the the clothed videos?
I just
man?
hold them up. What you,
You just
mean?
hold 'em up.
Hey, because I mean,
So no backside twirl this time. Now we just kind of like hey, we got
Yeah.
this here at Ross. and-
yeah, I definitely would have to do the
man,
leg.
that was funny.
I think I'm just
Oh, my
way better because
goodness.
I can do hair. Like, how you
Oh,
get
my
your reflux
goodness.
without 2 ends?
I mean, yeah,
Is your
I
leg
feel
gonna be
that.
24K too?
No,
No.
No.
You're not getting none of the legs?
She getting
No.
the wood
Oh,
one.
you-
I'm
it's
getting the
cool?
cheapest leg. I'm playing.
Damn.
some super,
I'm not
some
spending no
super
real money on that.
Jack Sparrow shit,
I ain't
man.
lying,
Some
bro.
motherfucking
I'm
head
getting
leg
my
up in
own.
this mug.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm getting
care.
that Winter Soldier shit. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
for real, yeah,
I'm getting
man.
that shit.
Hey, for real, just have have the microphone just kind of
Yeah.
clip out from the leg and shit.
Yeah,
like,
man.
yep, shoot.
Oh, come
Do
on,
that
my
shit
guy.
on stage too.
That'd be so hard,
Yeah, here we go, boy. Terminator shit, nigga. Let's go.
Yes.
For real,
Yeah.
nigga. That would be dope as
Yeah.
fuck. Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
No,
I
he'll
was
go
okay to
platinum.
see that.
You go platinum.
Hey, shit, he's already platinum. Shit, the
No.
legs already.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
No.
just for people to see that, yeah, I'm going to buy that shit.
Yeah, I
Hell
mean,
Master
I should do
says,
it. Yeah,
I know
you're
how to
right.
market myself.
Oh my goodness, that was
That's
dope,
madness.
man. I love that,
That was
man.
madness.
I love that. That's dope. That's dope, man.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Oh my goodness, man. I want to go ahead, man, as we wrap up the show today. You know what I'm saying? We're going to take up too much of Mousepiece time. But I want to congratulate, you know what I'm saying, Mouse P and Chucky Work Clothes if
Yes,
you're
sir.
watching
Yes, sir.
on the new project.
Yes, sir.
Major endorsements.
Thank you.
Right. On all streaming platforms right now.
Yes.
We're
yes,
going to
yes.
thank Mouse P for coming in to Kicking It with the Wolves of Naptown
Appreciate that.
podcast.
Okay.
There you go. you go. You gotta get the howl in there.
Not gonna be.
Oh my, come on, man.
Whoa,
That's all right.
back up.
No, you got you right. You're the aggressive one. You're right.
I'm going to let her slide, because if you listen to the first like 30 some odd episodes, there's a lot of stuff that I wasn't doing when I was coming on the show. Like, oh, I ain't singing, I ain't doing all this. Now I'm doing all that shit.
Yeah.
Mouse P, man, tell the Wolves of Naptown public where they can see you at, social media, anything that they need to go for Mouse P.
Oh, I forgot my shirts. Can I grab it?
Yeah, go for it, man. Yeah, go for it. Just grab it.
Hold on.
You all
He
good,
said,
man.
"Is that bad?"
I mean, shit, we walked off the camera in the beginning, and we walked off the camera out here. Let's go ahead.
Care.
It's all live entertainment, y'all. That's how we real. You know what I'm saying? We're cutting in and stuff. So what you got, man? What you got for us?
If
Your camera's either here or here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just throw it up. He been over there staring.
You can go
at
to
this
my website. You don't have to follow me anywhere. You just go straight to my website, and it'll just take you everywhere you need to go.
But following too, though.
Where's the website? The
website is themousep.net.
Themousep.net.
If you want to follow me, if you want to follow me anywhere on social media, just type up Mouse P. And you
everywhere.
I'm gonna be everywhere. But here's my shirt I made for the NBA Finals. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. Finally,
it says finally. You know what I'm saying? It comes in a pastry. You know what I'm saying? A colorway.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? So if y'all go to the website, you can definitely get.
Yeah,
these.
you can grab that.
That's what's up.
And 4X, don't do that, dog. You know what I'm saying? We got everybody. You know what I'm saying? Or if you don't want to do that, you know what I'm saying? You can also get. I'm sorry.
That's
blue
all
cheese,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay,
Blue
I like that.
cheese.
The blue cheese.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
got the rubber band wrapped around him. You want everybody to go get some money. You know?
So that's the
get the
mouse. You got the
blends.
blue cheese, right?
cheese.
You know what I mean?
So,
that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. And they can get both shirts, you know what I'm saying, on the website?
Yes, themousep.net.
That's
Okay.
Along with other variety of shirts though too. The music is on there. The news that I got coming up. Everything that you need to get to me is at themousep.net.
Okay.
All right, man.
Check
Clap
him
it
out.
up. One more time for Mouse P. Recording artist,
You know
Naptown up in this motherfucker. I love Naptown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily like the people, but I love Naptown.
Here we go.
Hey, I totally agree.
Back to the party.
Totally agree.
All right. Boss Lady, man, tell the people where they can find you at.
Y'all know you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube
All that.
at madam.bosslady.
I heard you said that TikTok with emphasis.
That's right.
there.
'Cause I ain't trying to.
Because it's going
took a
away.
lick. I just took a lick.
It's going away. All right.
Bruh.
All right. And I am the one.
The absolute one.
King Petty himself.
Yes.
Starship West.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
There we go. I'll take all of that. There you go. Captain Kirk up in this bitch. There you go.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey, as the boss lady say, man, I like him every color, blue or orange. You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, you can pretty much Google me. You know what I'm saying? Come up everywhere. IG. I say Instagram, right? So IG's Instagram, right? So Facebook, TikTok, boo. Yeah, I'm on TikTok as well. I'm also on X, right?
I don't
You can
know
also
where
get
boo
the
came
Wolves of Naptown podcast on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, on TikTok, and everywhere where you can listen to podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Cast,
Yes.
like all of that shit. Like, if you can
Comcast.
listen to
Everywhere.
it, hey, you can find it, Wolves of Naptown, we're everywhere, or you could just Google us. I promise you. I think Boss Lady is still the face you're going to see when you Google Wolves of Naptown.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong
Sure
with
ain't.
that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know,
Sure ain't.
I'm somewhere in there. You know, Google like Wolves of Naptown. You know, saying fuck snakes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll see me come up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, can I say
Go
something?
for it.
Absolutely.
A couple shouts out.
Go for it.
Shout out to CM Digital. Shout out to DJ AI. Shout out to Lex Luthor, the DJ. Sounds by Batman. Shouts out to Wolves of Naptown for having me in this motherfucking bitch.
Right on.
Shout out to everybody that touched down, you know what I'm saying, with the Midwest, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to the West Coast. Just shout out to everybody that's just supporting, you know what I'm saying, the Mouse Pre brand and the sound, you know what I'm saying. And I can't wait to keep releasing good jams and having good announcements and building the community up, man. And also one last thing, man. How this works for everybody as far as in Naptown, as far as creators, influencers, artists, we all need to share each other's content. We all need to like each other's content. And we all need to go crazy hard for each other, for the ones that deserve it. And I don't mean like everybody's like, you know what I'm saying, like on some like, oh man, like I don't want to support that. But if it looks good, if it looks reputable, and if it represents us the right way, no matter how low the numbers is or high it is, man, let's push ourselves to the forefront as each other. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah, clap it up for that. Absolutely.
No, because I want to say that because there are even artists, man, who I really don't even rock with like that. But for the betterment of the community, I'm sharing their stuff, man, because I want my platform to, hey, I may not like this guy, but that sound dope as hell. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. And that's for us to come together, you know what I'm saying, as one and stuff though too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm totally behind the Indianapolis train, even if I don't rock with this person as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still gonna share this stuff.
That's
you know
good message.
That's a great message, man.
Yeah.
Make sure you listen to Mouse P on that, because there's a lot of y'all out there that do be hating, and we don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we're all trying to elevate, we're in a country that prints our own money. We can all get it. There's no reason to hate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do a little more.
All right. With that being said, thank you for listening. If you're watching, thank you for watching another episode of the Wolves of Naptown podcast.
The best one.
Naptown. Thank you. Thank you, brother. We will see you later.
Peace.
Here we go, dude. She loves when I do that.
No, she don't. No, she don't.
That don't look like love face to me.
I'm gonna fade this out. Oh shit.